It's your friendly neighborhood puppy chaser. Let's have an honest talk about foothold traps. There's quite a bit of controversy surrounding these small contraptions. So let's get into the pros, cons, and legality of their use. This is not a how-to video. If you are interested in using these traps, consult the many videos out there on prepping and setting traps. We're talking about ethics in this video. When most people think of leg traps, they picture something with teeth that bite into the animal's flesh. Well, the modern-day traps actually look more like this. How do they work? This is a coil spring trap. The target will step on the pan in the center and the jaws snap closed, clamping onto the leg. The tension makes it impossible for the animal to pull free. I would be lying if I said it didn't hurt. Catch your finger in one and you'll know what I'm talking about. There is also a style called a soft hold trap, which has rubber coatings on the jaws. It is a little less painful, but still not entirely pain-free. As a licensed trapper, I have to weigh public safety and animal welfare. If the proper precautions are not taken, these traps can do a lot of harm and cause suffering to the animal. You've probably heard horror stories of dogs getting caught in these traps and suffering broken bones or crush injuries. I promise you, that is not the norm. It could be due to improper usage on the part of the trapper. Typically, leg traps are designed to limit potential injuries. The target animal usually only suffers bruising. Size and type of trap matters. Say there is a fox preying on a chicken coop. You wouldn't want to use a trap designed for a larger canine because you could possibly injure the fox. Just as if a Yorkie were to find a trap that you set for a coyote, the Yorkie is likely to suffer a more severe injury than the coyote would, just based on their skeletal structure. This is a brand new number 2 trap. Nothing has been done to prep it for use yet. It is intended to trap coyotes. Here's the trap in action. Location is also very important. You wouldn't want to set traps where there's a lot of foot traffic or places dogs and other pets have access to. If a trapper irresponsibly places a trap in a well-traveled location, of course the potential for harm goes up. It's imperative to take steps ensuring you only catch the intended target. Something else that might happen are trappers leaving their equipment set and not coming back for it. Abandoned traps are dangerous. It is a legal requirement that all traps must be checked within 12 hours. And if you're not using it, you need to take it up. As I said before, leg traps are not pain-free, and that is what I have to take into consideration when choosing to use them. For me, it's a last resort. So how do we balance the animal's well-being while putting the public first? It's a fine line, and sometimes it is necessary to cross it. I wish there was an easy way to catch foxes and coyotes, but let's face it, they're smart. They often won't go near cage traps, which makes catching them very difficult. Most of the time, I see no problem in leaving these animals be if they're not bothering anyone. But when there is a risk to someone's life or property, action must then be taken. As a responsible trapper, I work to do right by the animal. That means checking traps frequently and dispatching them quickly to prevent prolonged suffering. So to sum this up for you, leg traps are legal, and when used properly, trapping with them can be done ethically. It's up to the trapper to use the best practices when setting these traps. They are not pain-free, so it is vital to take all necessary precautions to minimize suffering. As a whole, I would not consider the use of these traps to be cruel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree, or do you consider them inhumane? For now, this is ACO Twiggy calling 1042. Till next time.